What's up, everyone? Gaijin just announced the reward vehicles for the next season of Battle Pass, and they are pretty disappointing. Let's jump right into it. The first reward is a rank 3 Japanese torpedo boat, the T-51A. It gets 4 torpedoes and 2 25mm cannons. It is closely related to the T-51B in the Japanese coastal tech tree. The non-premium version gets a triple autocannon setup, while the premium T-51A gets a double. The T-51A also gets a minor improvement in engine power, giving it a slightly higher top speed. The 25mm cannons would do well at taking out opposing torpedo boats if the gun wasn't in the rear of the ship and protected by a metal shield. So, in order to protect yourself, you have to turn your hull at least 90 degrees to the left or right before your guns can even begin firing. This is where you are most vulnerable. I don't know about you, but this doesn't really excite me. For starters, I don't play a lot of ships, but really, it's just a reskin of a torpedo boat that's already in the game, except it has one less cannon and a slightly better engine. Let's see if the next reward is any better. The German rank 3 fighter, the BV-155, is the second reward for completing stages of the Battle Pass. This plane looks awesome. It's a single-engine interceptor that can maintain speeds of almost 700 kilometers an hour at altitudes of over 15,000 meters. It comes packed with a 30mm cannon and two 20mm cannons designed for taking out enemy bombers. It has a massive wingspan, so it won't be able to roll or turn very well at ground level. The biggest flaw of this vehicle is exactly what it was designed for: hunting high-altitude bombers. And because it was designed for high-altitude combat, it does not get any suspended ordnances. No bombs, no rockets, nothing. You only get 30 and 20mm cannons. I myself do enjoy planes much more than ships. I think this is a very good plane and will make a decent reward vehicle. However, in practice, this plane is useless. The idea of high-altitude combat and bomber hunting is really cool, but ask yourself this: what are the odds that you'll get to use the BV-155 as intended every game you play it? Most prop plane combat is going to take place below 2,000 meters. There is that group of fighters that climbs to 4,000 or 5,000 meters every game, but that's not high altitude, it's more of a mid altitude. The BV-155 was built with one purpose and one purpose only: to hunt high altitude bombers. I don't think you will get very many games where you get to play the BV-155 as intended, and for those reasons, I'm out. Before we move on to the top reward vehicle for the next season's Battle Pass, if you're new here, my name is PsychoKilla. I'm a content creator and streamer over on Twitch. I make review videos on War Thunder vehicles so you know if it's worth the time or money. Remember to subscribe so I can help you too. The Object 248. Oh boy. Didn't we just get an IS-2 reward vehicle a little over a month ago? This one is incredibly disappointing. But before I share my thoughts anymore, let me tell you about the Object 248. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's an IS-2 1944 with the Gen 1 hull. You can tell by the upper front plate. It also has a different turret because the super cool feature about this tank is that it gets the S-34 cannon, which is more comparable to the D-10T on the T-44-100 and T-54 chassis. You can expect a faster reload rate and maybe a slight improvement in mobility because the gun and ammo is not as heavy as the traditional 122mm gun and ammo. It also gets some mid-tier rounds like the BR-412B, which can be found all the way up to the T-54-1951, which is a 7.7. The BR-412B has 218mm of pen at 0 degrees. I think for the top reward, this tank is incredibly disappointing. You spend $16 and turn yourself into a slave for the next couple of months for another IS-2. Because don't forget, we just got an IS-2 about a month ago. Granted, that one had a really cool log on the side of it, so I can't really speak badly about that one because, you know, log. Anyway, it's got a good gun and a better reload rate, but it's nothing special. I did not buy the Elephant Battle Pass either, and I'm going to skip this Battle Pass as well. I think it's kind of hurtful to the players that love this game so much, who play and support Gaijin, only for them to turn around and give us a bunch of copy pasta reskins that are already in the game, especially the IS-2. There are already 4, now 5, IS-2 variants in just the Russian tech tree, not including China. This Battle Pass is very disappointing, and I will not be purchasing it. I want to know, do you guys think these rewards are worth buying the Battle Pass? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.